Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this video. And for those of you who have been subscribed to my channel and who have been so supportive, thank you and welcome back. Today I have for you 5 spring/Easter DIYs that were super simple, really easy. Anybody can do them. If you're looking for some quick and easy DIYs to help jumpstart spring and Easter in your home, I hope that you will enjoy these 5 DIYs. If this is your first time here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my DIYs. And please look around my channel to see the other DIYs that I've done. Hit that little notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload a new video. And I have lots of spring and Easter DIYs coming. We're going to start with this 3-tiered stand, and I used 3 oval trays from the Dollar Tree, some E6000, and these 2 glass candle holders, also from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to put some E6000 around the rim of the smaller part of the glass candle holder and place that down, and then put more E6000 around the top and add another tray, and I'm just going to repeat the same thing. Please be careful with E6000 because when you use it, whatever you use it on tends to slide, and that's what happened with this top candle holder. It slid off center and the end product ended up being a little crooked. You'll be able to see the difference when I tilt it for you here, that the top one is offset. It's fine. And then I'm going to use these 2 kind of diamond candle holders, also from Dollar Tree, as feet for this 3-tiered stand. You can skip this part if you want to, but I just wanted to add them. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip the 3-tiered stand over and add E6000 to the bottom of the candle holders, which are flat, and let that dry. So here's the stand. I'm going to take some of this faux grass from the Dollar Tree. And you know, if you put enough of it there, you can't even see that the candle holders don't line up. And using some of these speckled eggs, also from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to just randomly place those around. And as well as some of these foam eggs, also from Dollar Tree. And I went to a thrift store and I found this cute little snow globe rabbit out picking tulips. And I just had to have her. So I'm going to put her on the top tier of this stand. This is one of the rabbits from one of the fairy garden sets from Dollar Tree, as well as this one. They come in 2 different sets, and I'm going to add them to the 3-tiered stand as well on different levels. I also found these erasers, and I'm going to add one of the little bunny erasers to the stand. And this is how it looks. I wanted to add some of those jute twine carrots, but my Dollar Trees didn't have them. Dollar Trees. I did check a couple of them, but neither one of them had it, so it's fine. And I really like this tray because I can reuse it for other occasions. If you want to paint it white and distress it, it would look really pretty that way. But I wanted to keep it glass and silver for now. I may paint it in the future, who knows. There's the little bunny eraser rabbit right there. Really quick, really simple. The toughest part is waiting for the E6000 to dry. And And now for the second DIY, I'm going to do this little bird cage, and I got this from the 99-cent only store. They had other colors, but I grabbed the white one. And then I found these lights actually at Target, and they were $5, but they weren't in the dollar spot. They were over by the party section, and they had other Easter decor over there for $3 and $5 as well. So if you're going to Target, you don't have to just check the dollar spot. Go over to the party section, and I found this on an end display. And these lights are really cute. The lights are very bright on these. So I'm just gonna weave these lights in and out of the bird cage and all around the bird cage. And I'm gonna wrap the lights around, and I'm gonna use some hot glue to help keep the lights in place because I don't want them to slide down. Then using more of this faux grass from Dollar Tree, I'm going to grab just a little bit. This stuff gets everywhere. And I wanna ball it up just a little bit and put some hot glue down where the tea light candle would go, and I'm gonna kind of scrunch up this grass there to make a little nest. I'm gonna take a little more grass to fill it up just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take 2 of these little foam eggs from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put them in the middle of the bird cage. It could fit more of these little foam eggs. I just wanted to use 2. And I chose a pink one and a yellow one, and I glued those down, and then I'm gonna glue them to each other. And this is what it looks like with the lights on. How simple and quick was that, but it's so cute. I found this little ceramic bunny at the Target dollar spot for $3, and I just set it next to the bird cage here. Our next DIY is going to be this little garden fence that I really love doing. And I just took one of these garden pieces, fence pieces from the Dollar Tree, some white folk art chalk paint, and a sponge brush also from Dollar Tree, and just used the tiniest bit of paint, like the tiniest bit. I did not want to paint this white. I wanted to give it kind of a worn out, like an old fence. That's how I wanted it to look. And once it dried, I took some of this greenery. All the floral that I used for this fence came from Dollar Tree. And I don't want to put so much floral that I hide the fence. I want to be able to see it. So I'm being kind of sparse with the florals. And I also chose these magnolias and some peonies. And I want the fence to stand up. So I took some garden foam and I cut it into 3 and put the posts inside the garden foam. And I'm gonna take some more of this fake grass, and using some hot glue, I'm going to cover the front 3 sides of the floral foam. Be careful here, guys, because when you're covering something like this and using hot glue, it's easy to not be able to see where you're putting your hand, and you could burn yourself. So be careful. I found these twinkling lights from Target as well. And I really like these because, as you can see there, it has a timer feature. So I wrapped that around the garden fence. I also used some butterflies from the butterfly picks from Dollar Tree as well. Just a couple of those on the fence. And I think it turned out super cute. It stands up on its own. I could have even added another one, but for now, this is what I have. And this would look really cute also hanging up on a wall. Our next DIY is going to be these candle holders. And if you've seen my Valentine's DIYs, you saw me make the candle holder on the left, this one right here. And I just did that by gluing 3 candle holders together. And this is how I repurposed it. This is a candle holder that I made last year. It's 2 Dollar Tree candle holders glued together, trimmed with bling wrap. So now I'm going to use it for my Easter and spring decor by taking some hot glue and some of this Dollar Tree floral moss and gluing the moss down to the top of the candle holder. Now for this candle holder, which is the one that I made for Valentine's Day, I'm just going to take more of this moss. I think this is the reindeer moss. And I'm just going to add some to the bottom of the candle holder. And then on my thrift store trip, I found these really cute wooden Easter eggs. And these were all the ones that they had, so I got them all because I couldn't choose. And I think they are adorable. I may end up painting them in the future, but for now I really like the colors on them, so I'm going to keep them the way they are. I may end up even covering them in ribbon or lace or with a doily. So for this candle holder, I just took a glass candle holder and turned it upside down, and it fit. I found these pink doilies at the Target dollar spot during Valentine's, so I'm going to glue one to the top, and then I'm going to make a cut every inch or so because I want to glue the doily down, and in order for it to glue down straight, it needs the cuts in the doily. And that's what it looks like. I also took a pink Easter egg from Dollar Tree, plastic egg, and glued it to the inside, and that's what it looks like so far. And I used this ribbon as well as the ribbon that was there a few seconds ago to tie bows around both candle holders. And now you can get these cute little organizers from Dollar Tree. This is what I use for my gems to organize them. And Dollar Tree has these gorgeous iridescent gems in round ones, and they have oval ones. And also you can see in the container they have one shaped like stars as well. And I want to put one in the center of this bow. And right here I'm just trying to see if I want to add a circular one or an oval. I did end up going with the oval one. I wish that the gems were bigger. I did have bigger gems that I got from Walmart, but I really liked the colors in these particular gemstones because they match the ribbon perfectly. And again, this ribbon I also got from Dollar Tree. So I took one of these LED tea light candles from Dollar Tree, and it just twists on and off, and I just added it to the bottom of the candle holder. Towards the end of the video, I will show you what this display looks like with all the lights on, and you'll be better able to see it, but it really does add quite a bit of light to the candle holders. As you can see, I also hot glued doilies to provide a background for the candle holders so it looks more substantial. Super cute, really, really easy, guys. And you can be so creative with these. You can even put candles in them. That would look awesome. Our next DIY is going to be this cute bird with her eggs and her nest and her little birdhouse. We're gonna start with this little glass bowl that came from the Dollar Tree and this little cupcake stand that came from the Target dollar spot. And these little glass bowls comes in a set of 4 at Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna use one, and I'm gonna use some of this floral moss, and I like this color floral moss because it looks more like a nest to me. And be prepared for a mess, guys, because whenever you use any of this floral moss, it gets everywhere. So I'm going to take some hot glue, and then I'm going to take a craft stick and spread the glue, because I don't want the moss to just stick to spots. I want it to completely cover this glass bowl so it looks like a bird's nest. And I'm going to do that all the way around the bowl. But if you do this, just remember to keep the bottom of the bowl clear from all moss, because that's where you want to hot glue it to the cupcake stand. So you want it to have direct contact with the cupcake stand. You don't want to glue moss to the stand. You want the glass to be glued down for a more secure hold. So you see the bottom there is clear. And I'm just gonna try to cover up as much as I can so you don't see the glass bowl at all. Now I'm gonna add some moss to the center, and I'm gonna glue more moss around the top just to cover up the glass again, so it just looks like a cute little bird's nest. And now I'm gonna glue it to the stand, and that's what it looks like so far. And I think it looks a lot like a regular natural bird's nest. Now this birdhouse I found at the Target dollar spot. I believe it was $3. They had other colors, but I like the little green one. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and more of this floral moss, and I'm just going to glue the moss around the base of the birdhouse, just on 3 sides though. I'm not going to do anything to the back. And again, be careful here, guys, because it's easy to burn yourself, especially if you're using a high temperature glue gun. And just take your time. And now I'm going to add a little more hot glue just to the bottom opening of the birdhouse and put a little bit of moss there. You could also add some to the roof if you would like to. And now I'm gonna take these foam eggs. This is kind of a before and after of how the little yellow egg will look when I'm done with it. You can still see the color of the egg through the twine. So I'm just gonna pull out the little ribbon that comes on the egg, and using a line of hot glue, I'm gonna take some of this twine that I got from Dollar Tree as well and just start to wind it all around the egg. And I don't want it to be a solid twine egg. You can do that if you want to, but I just wanted the color of the egg to come through as well. I want to see those pretty pastel colors. I just wanted to add a little more interest to it. So I swirled on this twine, and I did the same thing to both sides of the egg. So once I finished, I put the eggs in the nest, and this is one of the birds that was in the Target dollar spot. I just gave it a coat of white chalk paint, and I'm gonna take these faux moss stones, also from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna hot glue them around the base. And there you go, guys. There's our cute little bird. There's our twine eggs. You can still see the color through the twine. There's our little moss stone base and our cute birdhouse. I did end up adding lights to the birdhouse later on, and you will see that, but this is just a look at the mantle and all of our projects, starting with that 3-tiered tray, our bird cage, our garden fence, our candle holders, and our bird's nest. And then this cute little rabbit fairy house I also found at the thrift store. How cute is that? The little mailman and the little lady rabbit is happy to get her mail. This was a really cute find. As soon as I saw it, I grabbed it. And here's the display, guys, at night with all the lights on. I took another one of those LED tea light and lit up the little rabbit on the tray. And here's the little bird cage with the eggs in it. This is really cute. That would be really nice by a bedside as well, especially in a kid's room. Really, really charming. And here's our fence. You can always add more florals, different florals. And here's our birdhouse. I did put the lights in there, as you can see. You could also add lights around the nest itself. You could put one of those LED tea lights there. And you can see how that candle holder is lit up from the base with just that one little light. I hope you guys really enjoyed these fun and easy DIYs. Most of these things I think you can do with your kids. Little hands would love to do these projects, I think. And you could give everyone a different little fence post and see what they come up with. And a 3-tiered tray, you can change out decor so easily. You can add things, take things away. I would like to have a runner to put underneath this, but I haven't found one that I like yet, and I didn't want to wait until I found one to complete these projects, because I have so many projects in mind to make. So this morning I went and filmed this portion of the video because I wanted to see everything in daylight. I got some really pretty sun rays coming through, so excuse the flickering, but my camera was trying to adjust to the light. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.